Buying your first home should feel exciting, not overwhelming. But the truth is, most first-time homebuyers don't know what they don't know. And that's where mistakes happen. I've seen it too many times. Folks rushing in without a game plan, letting emotions or bad advice steer the ship, and ending up with regrets that could have been avoided. We're going to talk about the pitfalls, the little traps that no one warns you about, and how to dodge them like a pro. By the time we're done, you're going to feel confident, prepared, and ready to start this journey the right way. And when you're ready to make that move, I've got an easy next step for you. Schedule a call with me so we can map out your plan together. My name is Keon Scholars with Real Broker LLC. I live here, I work here, I help people buy homes right here in the Triad. And I'm not here just to sell you a dream. I'm here to give you the full picture so you can make the right decision for you and your family. First things first, mindset. Most first-time homebuyers jump straight into listings and interest rates without getting their head and their heart in the right place. I'm talking about clarity on why you want to buy, how long you plan to stay, and what home really means to you. Whatever it is, take 10 quiet minutes, no phone, no Zillow, to visualize that life. Picture Sunday mornings. Picture where you park after work. Picture where your dog food bowls go. That vision will keep you grounded when the shiny tile backsplashes start whispering sweet nothings in your ear later on. Now, once your vision is solid, it's time for money talk. Mistake number one. There are buyers who focus on how much house can I get approved for instead of how much house fits comfortably in my lifestyle. Those aren't the same. See, lenders approve based on debt to income ratios, but lenders aren't paying your student loans, funding your summer cruises, or dealing with your toddler's daycare bill that jumps up next year. Just don't fall for that trap. Before you even meet with a lender, pull out your budget, paper, spreadsheet, napkin, I don't care what it is, and build in every recurring expense plus some cushion for the unexpected. That gives you your comfort payment. Then, when the lender says, congrats, you're approved for $375K, but your cushion tells you $300K, you already know where to draw the line. Now, let's talk credit. Mistake number 3. Folks open up new lines of credit or close old ones during the mortgage process. Your credit profile is frozen in time when you get that first pre-approval. Buying furniture on a 0% card at Ashley's, financing that new SUV because your current car won't look right in the new driveway, or paying off a chunk of debt that lowers your available credit, any of those can shift your score just enough to cost you percentage points, or worse, your loan altogether. Okay, let's shift gears to home shopping strategy. Here's a sneaky mistake, which is falling in love with a property photo before you understand the neighborhood. Winston-Salem is a city of pocket communities. You can move 2 blocks and your vibe changes from single-line sidewalks and coffee shops to cul-de-sacs with basketball hoops in every driveway. Before you schedule that showing, drive the block at 3 different times: your morning commute, an afternoon lull, and nightfall. When it comes to touring the actual house, bring more than your emotions. Bring your phone flashlight and a mindset that you're a part-time detective. Look under those sinks for water stains, check around the HVAC unit for rust, and then open up that attic access even if you don't want to. You don't need to know how to fix a truss, you just need to know when something looks weird so your inspector can take a closer look. Remember, inspectors catch a lot, but they can't see through walls. The more obvious issues you spot early on, the less heartache later when that report drops like a 9-page breakup letter. Inspections lead us straight into the negotiation pitfalls. First timers often think that they have to accept the house as is if they really want it. And that's just not true, especially in a balanced market like Forsyth County is today. Ask for repairs that really matter to the integrity or the safety of the home, not cosmetic things that you can DIY for $50. If the crawl space vapor barrier looks like Swiss cheese, request a fix or a credit. And if a window latch is loose, just tighten it yourself. Appraisals bring their own curveballs. The mistake is panicking if the appraisal comes in low. It's not game over. It's an invitation to renegotiate. In Winston, the appraisal sometimes lag behind rising neighborhoods because comps haven't caught up yet. If your appraisal lands short, your agent, that's me, right? Can send the appraiser fresh comps and ask the seller to lower the price. Or, if you really love the place, you can discuss covering the gap. Just know your options before you throw your hands in the air. Let's unpack closing costs because people underestimate them all the time. You save for a solid down payment. Did you budget for the transfer tax, the attorney fees, prorated HOA dues, and prepaid? In North Carolina, you can also have the due diligence fee and the earnest money deposit. They're like first cousins. Both show commitment but serve different purposes. I've seen buyers confuse them and in a panic think that they're paying double. The due diligence is non-refundable. So make sure you're comfortable with that worst case scenario number. Timeline traps are real too. Folks assume 30 days from contract to keys, period. If you're buying a home with an older septic system in Davidson County or waiting on an FHA condo approval, you might need 45 to 60 days. Build in that breathing room. Don't schedule your movers for the afternoon closing day just yet, and don't give notice to your apartment until at least we're past the appraisal stage. Skipping a survey is another misstep. North Carolina doesn't require one, but I recommend it every time. A fresh survey will spot encroachments like your future neighbor's shed sneaking over the line. Or it'll show you where to put that dream privacy fence. Fences are big in Winston because our backyard slopes every which way. Spend a few $100s now and save the boundary dispute later. Alright, let's talk about insurance. Don't treat it like a box that you just tick off. Get quotes early on and compare coverage, not just the premium. Because some carriers exclude wind and hail unless you add endorsements. Our summer storms can get wild enough to put limbs through roofs. Trust me. Let's pause for a second and talk legal counsel. North Carolina is an attorney state, which means the licensed attorney handles all the closings, not a title company alone. Choose one that communicates well and explains document in plain language. I love attorneys who send a welcome email breaking down what to expect, kind of like what I'm doing right now. And if they don't, you deserve better. Now for lifestyle factors. Maybe you're picturing hosting family cookouts, but you're also working remotely. Don't fall into the space is space mindset and end up with a third bedroom so small that your desk chair knocks into the closet door. Measure your existing furniture. Think about privacy as if you're on Zooms all day, but your partner trains for a Peloton competition in the next room. In Winston, homes from the 1920s have charm, but they also have tiny closets and squeaky floors. Factor that reality into your romantic vision. Let's tackle new construction myths. Yes, those model homes look flawless, but builders rep work for the builder, not you. Bring your own representation or you're basically playing poker without looking at your cards. Also, check what's standard versus upgrade. That farmhouse sink may cost you more than what you expect. We're cruising now, but don't get sloppy at the finish line. Final walkthrough is your last chance to confirm everything as agreed. Turn on the faucets, run the dishwater, flush the toilets, test the garage door, step into the backyard. In July humidity, you'll sweat. Embrace it. And make sure that HVAC blows ice cold. If the seller agreed to leave a refrigerator, open it up and confirm that it's present and humming. I once arrived with the clients to find the fridge swapped out for a scratched model that the seller thought we wouldn't notice. Oh yeah, we noticed. After closing, celebrate, but keep an emergency fund intact. I recommend a solid 3 to 6 months of expenses plus a home maintenance buffer, around 1% of the purchase price annually. You will have that first house fever urge to renovate your bathroom by Christmas, but just breathe. Live in the house through a full season so you know how the sunlight hits each room and where to kick your shoes off after work. Prioritize repairs over cosmetic updates and your wallet will thank you. You made it this far, which tells me you're serious about doing this the smart way. So here's the deal. I love to spend 15 minutes with you one-on-one, mapping out your personal path to home ownership. Whether you're 4 weeks out or 4 years out. There's a link in the description box that takes you right to my calendar. Grab a spot that work, and let's talk about your numbers, your neighborhood wish list, and your timeline. And if this video helped you out even a little bit, tap that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Because I'm going to keep showing up with content that helps people just like you become confident, educated homeowners. I've got more deep dives coming, whether you're buying, selling, or just learning. And make sure you watch this video, as it will help you with your home search. And when you're ready to make that move, just remember, Keon has the keys. I'll see you in the next one.